Fiverr.com is easily one of the best platforms online when it comes to making money from home. I mean, I consider it to be one of the best platforms in general when it comes to making some extra money or maybe even a full-time income from home. However, because there's so many things on this platform that you could do to make some extra money, I imagine for a lot of people who just come to this platform that it would be very overwhelming to decide, okay, where exactly should I get started? Where exactly, should I start in terms of offering services on here? What gig should I offer? What should I do? And if I don't have a skill to offer, if I don't feel like I'm good at anything, what should I do on this platform to make some money? Well, in this video, I'm going to be going over 3 things you could do on Fiverr.com that will take pretty much no skills at all. So pretty much these are things that just about anyone can do. But before I really dive into things, if this is the first time that you're on my channel, I'm always putting out new videos online Monday through Friday that will show you how to grow an online business, how to work from home, and how to make a passive income online. So if you enjoy videos like that, definitely be sure to hit the subscribe button down below. And at any point in this video, if you want to learn more about how to create more of a passive income, because this is going to be more of like an active income where you are putting in the work, then you get paid. But if you want to learn more about how to create more of a passive income where you could be your own boss, you could work on your own terms, at any point in this video, you could check out the first link down below, and that will give you access to my free training that will pretty much go more in depth about that. So with all that out of the way, let's get into the top 3 ways you can make money on Fiverr with pretty much no skills at all. So the first thing you could do is you can create these short video ads. Now you might be thinking, wait a minute, I've never done this before. This seems very confusing. How would I go about creating a video ad? And what's great about this is that you actually don't even have to actually record any videos yourself. You don't have to get on camera. You don't have to do anything like that. What you could do is you can come to a site called Biteable.com. I think it's called Biteable.com or something like that. And you can create these very great looking video ads with these templates here. So if you go into, you go to the site here, you can click on templates. It's going to give you a bunch of templates that you could, of course, pick from. And pretty much all you have to do is just modify the text to fit, whatever the the person buying from you wants to have it on there. So, for example, let's say that, someone buys your service and they want something that is in like the real estate industry. So they've got some sort of real estate thing that they're, of course, wanting to, get more customers with. And what you could do is you can select the real estate section right here, and you could check out any of these templates about real estate. So here it brings up, a bunch of different templates here. So like real estate video marketing ad template. Like let's check out this one, for example. So we'll just play that. I'm gonna keep the volume a bit rather low here so it doesn't, blast out through the... So it's got like its music there, looks really good. And then right here, so where it shows the text right here, what you could do is you could take this video and you could put your own text in here. So whatever the customer wants on this video, you could put that into there. You could probably, like change up the text color, maybe change up the font style, and just make it look unique to, what of course they're looking for right here. So text right here is a bit kind of hard to see in my opinion. It's kind of, but yeah, as you can see, like, the video, it looks really good. Looks really great. Looks very professional. Looks very pleasing to the eye. Pretty much shows, like different, like rooms in the house and all that type of stuff. And pretty much, like offers over, I mean, I'm not, super knowledgeable about like real estate, but, of course you could make this, relevant to, of course, what the customer wants. And then you could offer them that service right there. So inside of this, gig, I mean, people are offering, $55 for a video, 35. And these are all videos that, could take, maybe like 5 minutes to of course, create. Usually on average, I would expect, a video like that might just take like a few minutes. You just take the text, you insert it into the video, and then you download the video, you send it to them, and boom, you get that commission right there. So it's a very easy way to start making some money on this platform without really having much skill at all. I mean, this is something that pretty much anyone can do, and I'm willing to assume that most of these people offering this service are using a site like Biteable.com, or, there was another site very similar to this that I was going to show in this video, but I had kind of forgotten the name of it. I'm like, well, I'll just show this one. But, there's plenty of sites like Biteable.com that you could check out, and they allow you to create these very easy to use video ads that you could of course use. So I mean, some of these, they also might have like, like plans where you can get like a membership, and you can get like, even like more templates that you could use, or like some additional features. But I mean, this right here alone, even with the free version, there's plenty of different videos you could use. You can customize them to your liking, or whatever the customer wants, and then you can get them that video rather quickly. So that's the first one on this list, is creating short video ads. Next one is by doing background removal. So plenty of people, they decide that, they have like some sort of, selfie that they took with their phone, and they want to, of course, have the background removed for, if they're creating something, like some sort of, like, for example, like if it's like a YouTube thumbnail, they want to include, an image of themselves in, in the photo, and then like some text on the right. Like, I mean, look at my YouTube thumbnails, for example. You know, like what those looks like. It's like a cropped image of myself, and then it's like some text to the left, pretty much explaining, what the video is about. Gives like a brief description. So like someone may want to have their the background removed from their image, so that they could, of course, replace it with something else in. With this one, people are charging, looks like it's about like $5 on average. So, I mean, you're not going to become rich with this, but what you could do is very easily, you come to a site like, remove.bg, and you could just take whatever selfie, your customer has, and you could just, insert it in here and just remove the background. So, if I click on, and I've actually never done this before, you're actually going to see me do this live. So I just took a random, like image from the internet recently, like some sort of like selfie, and I'm going to include it in here real quick. So I'm actually going to open that up. I'm going to look at this image right here. I'm going to open that, and you're actually seeing this. You're seeing me doing this live for the very first time, actually. So this is the image right here, and look at, all I did was I just this is the original image, and this is without the background. So like, someone takes this selfie right here. It looks very great, actually. Like the the background stuff, and she decided, okay, I want to have my background removed because maybe I want to have like a YouTube thumbnail. I'm like pointing at, like the words on the YouTube thumbnail or something like that, and they, she wants to have that. So, she bought the gig, and I'm like, okay, I could just do that. And all I had to do was just insert the image right in there. You see me do it live, very easy to do, and then you just download the new image right there. So you click on download, you get the image downloaded, and then you send it to the customer that, of course, bought that. And literally, it's like $5 within, like a minute of work, not even a minute. Very easy to do. Pretty much anyone can do this. And yeah, there's plenty of sites like remove.bg where you just include the image, and you could even edit it. Like if it, does something, if it like forgets to cut something out or something like that, you could, of course, edit it. You could like erase it. I don't want to go too much into that because I don't want this video to, of course, get drawn out forever. But that's the second one. And then let's move on to number 3, which is actually how I made my very first dollar online in general. It's by creating spokesperson videos. Now, if you don't know what a spokesperson video is, it's essentially where you get paid to read a script on camera. So very simple, very easy to do. I mean, if you have a webcam on your computer, you could do this. And in my case, literally all I had at the time was I just had my mobile phone. That's really it. I had a different phone than this at the time, but because this was like a few years ago. But I mean, literally all I would do is I would get someone to order the gig, and even without like much of like a huge track record of like great reviews, even as someone who is completely brand new, I was able to put up this gig on Fiverr.com, and I charged like $5 in the beginning, or $10 or something like that. Someone ordered the gig from me, they gave me a script, and all I did was I took out my phone, I had the script on my computer right here, and I'd do my best to, of course, look in the lens as much as possible to make it look natural, and then I would just read the script on camera, and I would, of course, perform in the way that they, of course, asked, and then I would just send that straight to them. And it was a very quick way to make, some pretty good money on here. But if I go into like, okay, so it shows here, people are charging, 40, $5, 35, 60. So, I mean, you could obviously, set your own price for this, preferably start with like a lower price, get some reviews in the door. And once you start getting those positive ratings, then later on down the road, as you start to improve your service, like maybe you get some sort of, like green screen, you could have like a custom background or something like that. Then you could, of course, increase your price as you go along. And even if you don't have like the best looking, background, like in my case, I mean, I unfortunately don't have the gig on this platform anymore. I unfortunately deleted it, but I did recently find one clip of one of my videos that I created like, like a while back when I was still doing this. But before I actually show you what that looks like, if I go into profile and I go into under earnings, it'll show exactly how much I've made by doing these spokesperson videos. So I did spokesperson videos for like, kind of like for like a year, maybe a year and a half, just kind of on the side, just kind of here and there. Not really something that I was ever really taking too seriously, but within the time that I was doing these videos, I managed to make about, if it wants to load up here, it was like around like 400 bucks. Yeah, so like I've been able to withdraw $396.60. I mean, total altogether, I made 401, but I used 5 of that on like a purchase or something on Fiverr. But I've been able to withdraw this amount straight to my PayPal account, in that time that I was doing these spokesperson videos. So most of them I was charging about, 10 to 15 bucks. There was one that paid me like $100. There was like another that paid me like 60. But, oftentimes like I had people like, have me like review like a product in camera. They would like send me it in the mail, and it was a pretty cool way to make some extra money. And at the time, I was just like, dabbling in a bunch of other things. I didn't really know what I was doing. But yeah, that's pretty much what I did in the very beginning. And I'll actually show you exactly what, if you want to like get an idea on what these old videos of mine used to look like. Unfortunately, I don't have the gig on my profile anymore because I took it down. All the videos are gone except for one video. I found one clip somewhere, and it's on my Twitter account actually. So there's I hope these guys, they don't mind me showing this, but there's this group called Those Weird Guys on Twitter, and they post like a lot of like funny stuff. And at one point, shortly before I took my gig down and I stopped doing spokesperson videos, they actually reached out to me and said like, hey, would you be interested in working with us and just create like this video where you just it was kind of like a for fun thing. I was just kind of like acting here, but here it shows like. So this is like a tweet that they put up. So here are a handful of our friends. If you consider yourself a friend or even a family friend, send us a video of yourself saying how you know us. So this is I'm guessing it's a compilation of different spokespersons that are from Fiverr.com that they've of course hired. And this is just kind of like a for fun thing. Hopefully they don't mind me showing this, but I'll actually play part of it, and you'll see me in this video right here. So if I play it.
Hi, I'm Angel, and it's looking for those weird guys.
Hi, I'm a colleague of Jay and Matthews.
Hi, I'm really
Do you
Matthew, but have gotten to know Jay recently. He's rad.
Hey, I'm a family friend of those weird guys.
It's gratifying to seem to be doing much better. I was amazed to hear that they're even starting a show. I hope they continue to express for them in a natural way, in a way that suits their respective lifestyles.
I think it is good.
Oh!
And I hope this will be positive in their lives going
This video. Okay, so you kind of get the idea. I mean, I was reading a script on my computer, and as you could see, the video really does not look that good. It was, I was in like this very dark environment. I was recording it with my phone. The camera, of course, wasn't like the most high quality. Audio wasn't the best. I didn't have like a mic that I bought. I didn't invest anything to create that video, and I just put it up on Fiverr, and within like a month or two, or like a few weeks, someone of course reached out to me. They placed the first order. I got that order completed, got the commission right there, and then from there it just started. I just started getting more orders down the road. So this was a very easy way to make some pretty good side income on this platform right here. And literally all I was doing was I was just recording these videos and just reading a script on camera. So that's pretty much what that was all about there, and I hope you found this video helpful. So those were 3 ways you can make money on Fiverr without needing any skill or anything like that. So if you're completely brand new and you're like, I don't know what to do on this platform, I don't know how to make money, I don't have any skills that I could offer, I just showed you 3 ways that you can make money on this platform with absolutely no skills. So I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, be sure to let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Let me know what you thought of these different gigs that I've of course gone over, and if you found this helpful, also be sure to give this a thumbs up because it really does help the channel and of course helps spread the message to more people. But if you want to learn more about how to create more of a passive income online, like let's say that this sounds great to you, but you want to learn how to create more of a passive income where you could be your own boss, you could work on your own terms, you could set your own hours, work from anywhere that you have an internet connection, then my number one link down below, right below this video, first link, will give you access to a free training that will show you how to create more of a passive income online by building an online business. So that's really what I recommend going for in the long term, is just building an online business, something that you could build up in the long term and it could truly support you for, potentially the rest of your life even. That's really what I highly suggest going for in the long term. But anyways, hope you found this video helpful and take care.